Okay, everyone, waiting about your friend to join into the Zoom meeting before we start about the session 2. So anyone have a question about this? Kalau misal nggak paham, tanya aja ya. Oh ya, tadi penjelasan dari Mister kecepatan nggak? Tio, Faris, Rosan.
Iya, Bi, kenapa, Bi?
Kecepatan nggak tadi?
Iya, paham, Bi.
Kecepatan ya?
Enggak kok.
Enggak. Oke. Okay. But you get the point, right? Kamu paham kan? Oke, berarti kalau diam tuh berarti paham. Oke. Oke. Thank you, Tio. Harusan, Paris. Baru 3 yang gabung. Kita tunggu yang lain. Okay, we're waiting 1 minute left before we're starting about the session 2. Please join into the Kami link and whiteboard link. So I'm gonna share to you again, guys, about the link. Wait. Kami link. And then whiteboard. So yeah, we can starting again about the session 2. So I'm gonna share into you, everyone. Okay, this is we have been working off about the function. Kita udah gambar nih. Kita udah menyelesaikan permasalahan daripada function of x equal to 2x plus 1. For x is on a real, and we have domain. In here, we have interval or domain, -4 less than equal x less than equal 2. Okay. So what if we implemented this graph of f of x of f of inverse on the GeoGebra? But before we go into it, kita belum tahu nih fungsi inverse-nya itu apa gitu kan. Nah, ini kita harus mencoba mendefine dulu ini. We trying to define first about the inverse function. Itu sama dengan apa gitu. Karena kita belum tahu. So you can use your own skills about the inverse function in here. Jadi kalian bisa gunain nih kemampuan kalian untuk menghitung inverse function. Kan kalian udah belajar. You have learned about the topic in inverse function. So you just implemented your skill into the inverse function. So we have, if you look at the above, you have f of x equal 2x plus 1. So we're gonna be converted into the inverse function. So kita tuliskan. Caranya adalah kemarin yang dijelaskan sama Mr. Danu. If we have f of x equal to x plus 1, and if you want to make this function into an inverse function, you make this as y variable, right? Kalian ubah bentuk fx-nya menjadi bentuk y, kan? Karena kita ingin mengubah. we want to define x is equal something, right? But in here, about the first, kita baru mempunyai y sama dengan sesuatu, y equal something. In here, you have cases, y equal 2x plus 1. But the goals, we have to define x equal something. Nah, bagaimana caranya? It's pretty simple. You have been learned about this topic. Kalian pindahkan sesuatu itu sehingga menghasilkan x equal something, right? Jadi if we have y equal to x plus 1, and then you want to make x is equal to something, you move number 1 in here into the left side. So it's going to be y negative 1, right? So in here equal, you have 2x. So in here, in 2 times x, you move into the left side, 2 times x is going to be, it's going to be y negative 1, going to be divided by 2, right? So you have x equal something in here, right? In here, goals kita udah tercapai nih. So I'm gonna write it again in the left side. Kita pindah aja x-nya di sebelah kiri supaya kelihatan rapi. We have y negative 1 divided by 2, and then you can interchange x variable into the y variable as a y variable, and then you can change y variable as the x variable. Gitu. Atau kalian langsung aja nih tulis di sini f of inverse x equal x minus 1 divided by 2, right? So in here you have been done about define about the inverse function here. Kalian udah punya nih fungsi daripada inverse di sini. So you can implement it into the GeoGebra to make the real graph on the calculator about this, about the calculator of graph. So in here, if you want to look at it about the function, fungsinya tadi apa? Fungsi of x kan tadi kita udah punya function of x-nya adalah equal to x plus 1. So we just draw in here. You can input it, dan jangan lupa bahwa we have interval about the f of x. Kita punya domain di sini, gitu kan? Dan di sini juga kita punya domainnya. So you just import it on the graph of inverse function and function into the GeoGebra right here. So jadi domainnya, jika kalian ingin mendefine suatu fungsi ke dalam GeoGebra, gitu kan? Kalau misal kalian ingin latihan nih, kalian cuma butuh domainnya aja. Tadi domain daripada f of x gitu kan, negative 4 less than equal x less than equal 2, right? And then domain of inverse function in here. So I'm gonna write about the domain without the letter of domain. Di sini langsung tulisin aja. Domain di sini berdirikan tadi negative 7, sorry, less than equal x less than equal 5, right? Benar nggak? Coba cek. Right, benar. 5. So you just implement it into the GeoGebra to define about the graph seperti ini atau enggak gitu. We gonna improve this graph into the GeoGebra for the yakin gitu. Yakin atau enggak nih grafiknya seperti ini. You can use GeoGebra. So you have what function in here. You just import the butter function. Jadi fungsi kita punya kan di fungsi x adalah 2x plus 1. Right? And then we have domain in here. So domainnya tadi kita kan punya negative 4. Wait. And then we have negative 4 until 2. So the graph will be like this. It's pretty the same actually, like this graph of f of x. Ini adalah grafik daripada f of x, ya kurang lebih seperti ini, kan? Sama gitu. So what about the inverse of f of x? So we can input it again about the function. Tadi fungsinya tadi apa? Kita dapetin f of inverse of fx equal x minus 1 divided by 2, right? So we can import it in here. The function x minus 1. So you have x minus 1 And then about the domain, have the -7 until 5. Nah, ya, sama kan? Kurang lebih sama lah grafiknya seperti ini. Kalau mungkin kalian disuruh ngerjain soal, dan soal itu dituntut untuk mengerjakan grafiknya itu dengan presisi. So you can use these tools to work on your problem if you have some homework or some ease. But for ease, you have honestly to work on as manually. Jika kalian mengerjakan soal di IS ujian nanti gitu kan, sebentar lagi kan kurang lebih 2 minggu lagi ujian ya, jangan sampai kalian cheating. Use your own skill to work this problem. Okay, if you honestly work on it, you have got a skill on this your brain. Karena skill ini adalah skill basic untuk pemahaman kalian di materi selanjutnya. It's the pretty same way. If you wanna understand about this topic of graph, also you have understand about infer function material like. Makanya kalau misalnya kalian harus bisa paham dengan grafik ini, kalian juga harus paham dengan infer function. Sama aja dengan materi selanjutnya, you have to learn about transition, about something before you understand about our material on the next. You have understand about this material also. Oke, kurang lebih grafik itu seperti ini. And then yeah, we've done about the fix this thing. So if you look at it on the next step, if you look at it about K-point 2.5 right here, kalau misalnya kalian lihat 2.5 right here, di sini berkata bahwa the graph of F and F inverse are reflection of each other in the line Y equal X. Bahwa grafik daripada F of X dan juga inverse of X, ini kan grafik daripada F of X ya, ini ya tadi ya yang kita masukin pertama, we've inputted first, dan ini adalah, and this is graphic second of the inverse function. Katanya di sini terkait teorinya adalah grafik daripada F dan F of X are reflection of each other in the line of Y equal X. Oh, katanya bercerminan nih, punya refleksi. Bener nggak nih? If you know about the graph Y equal X, it's going to be pretty sure we can import it on the GeoGebra calculator. It's going to be like this. If you look at it, so I'm going to make this pretty interesting about the intersection point. Nah, jadi grafiknya tuh akan seperti ini terus gitu. Jadi ketika kalian menghitung suatu grafik daripada function dan juga infer function, the graphic is always gonna be reflection. Selalu simetri dan juga selalu bercerminan satu sama lain gitu kan. Nggak ada yang namanya grafik daripada infer function dan juga function itu nggak simetri. Pasti selalu always be symmetry and always be reflection each other. Okay? Itu karena apa? Because if you remember about this yang kemarin diajarkan oleh Mr. Danu, this because F composite inverse F of X is going to be equal S, going to be equal F inverse composite F of X. Kalau misalnya kalian belum paham, silakan kalian buka link kami yang udah diajarkan oleh Mr. Danu terkait materi hal ini. Oh, bisa jadi seperti ini gitu. Mr. Danu juga sudah mencontohkan how we can define question problem yang selalu menghasilkan equal X gitu. So you can just wait into it. So when a function of self-inverse, the graph of X will be symmetrical about the line Y of Y. Jika kalian punya sebuah function dan fungsinya itu menghasilkan self-inverse function, oh wait, is so I'm just the color self-inverse function right here. The graphic is gonna be symmetrical about the line. Grafik itu akan selalu symmetrical dengan garis Y of Y gitu. Nah, di soal sebelumnya Mr. Danu udah mencontohkan nih soal-soal yang berkaitan dengan self-inverse function. If you remember, we have question problem about F of X equal X, right? So, waktu kemarin Mr. Danu mencontohkan soal tentang f of X equal 1 divided by X. Dan juga menghasilkan suatu infer function-nya adalah f of infer function in here sama juga gitu. Hasilnya ini gitu. Gimana nih? Grafiknya seperti apa? Katanya symmetrical gitu kan. So, you can use on the GeoGebra if we define in here, gitu kan. Kalau misalnya kita define di sini, pasti grafiknya akan symmetrical. You can improve with yourself, okay, in the later way. So, in the next part, I give it time to you to exercise, guys, untuk menguji pemahaman kalian tentang this material, about this material. Silakan kalian kerjakan soal nomor 1 di sini about the function f of x equal x minus 1 square minus 2 for x is number real. Untuk domain di sini kita punya, we have domain in here 1 equal less than equal x less than equal 4. Sama, goalsnya adalah kalian harus menggambar grafik daripada functionnya dan juga grafik daripada infer functionnya. So I give it time to you guys about couple of minutes so you can work on it on your own hand. Dan silakan kalian bisa meresponnya lewat whiteboard di sini. Nanti Mister bakal ngerespon apakah your solution is right or not. Okay, I give it time to you guys to work on this problem. You can write this problem into your own hand. So I'm gonna waiting couple of minutes. Oh ya, for the code of whiteboard, untuk kodenya di sini, Mister akan share. Dan linknya, kalau misalnya kalian lupa, kalian bisa masuk untuk linknya. Oke, di sini. Oke. Taka still working, Tio still working. Ya, yang lain yang belum. So you can work. Atau kalian tinggal menggambarkan grafik aja. Kalau misal kalian menuliskan sebuah fungsinya agak rumit gitu kan karena pakai mouse gitu kan, kalian bisa tulis di buku terus kalian tulisin hasil grafiknya itu seperti apa. Sanggar udah mulai ngerjain, Faris udah mulai ngerjain. Yuk, yang lain yang belum bisa masuk. Oke. Faris masih belum tepat tapi mendekati. Faris, remember about the domain, Faris. About the domain, we have domain in here, number 1 until 4 into coordinate axis. Remember about coordinate axis. We have domain. Jadi kita punya batasan. Remember about it, okay? Okay, it's good. So yeah. Okay. Kakak is good. So, okay. Oke, betul Faris. Udah betul. Taka masih ngerjain. So, Mister tunggu sampai 1 menit lagi, because our time is limited. Okay. Maybe it's enough. Okay, guys. Thank you for the responding here. Ya, Faris sudah benar. Aldin masih mengerjakan. Ya, oke.
Bisa ke toilet, Bi.
Oh, silakan. Silakan, Atta. Oke, guys. Because we time limit, Mister akan ini ya, langsung jelaskan aja ya. If any one of you still confused, it's no problem. It's the part of process. Yang dipentingin di sini adalah prosesnya, bukan hasilnya. Jadi, Mister sangat menghargai proses kalian dalam mengerjakan hal ini. Terima kasih yang udah mau mengerjakan. Mister apresiasi juga untuk yang udah benar mengerjakan di sini. So, thank you for it. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. If you look at it about the function we have, okay, I'm changing the color into purple. F of x in here is x negative 1 squared into 2, right? For the domain we have in here, the domain of function, we have 1 less than equal x less than 4. What about the range in this, guys? So it's pretty same way. Cara yang sama yang udah tadi Mister contohkan, you just substitute the domain into the function of f of x is itself. So kalian tinggal substitusi domainnya aja. We have, so if you work on it, as the domain in endpoint number 1, you have just input it in here. So you have 1 minus 1 square minus 2. So 1 minus 1 is going to be equal 0, right? 0 squared minus 2 is going to be equal minus 2. Okay, so what about this? It's pretty same. You just import it on the function what we have. Number 4, 4 minus 1 square minus 2. So 4 minus 1 is going to be equal 3, right? 3 square also have 2. 3 square is going to be equal 9, right? 9 negative 2 is going to be equal 7, right? So in here, you just define about the range. You have the range in here, negative 2 less than equal y less than equal 7. So we have the domain and range in here. But remember about this problem, we work on the parabolic function. We work on parabolic function, right? So, berbeda dengan apa yang tadi Mister contohkan di sebelumnya, kita kan ngerjain di function of linear, gitu kan? But this problem is gonna be work on function parabolic. Dan if you know about function of parabolic, pasti parabolic function is gonna be having curve, right? Having curve. Mau nanti bentuknya tuh miring ke sini, bengkok ke sini, bengkok ke sini, bengkok ke sini. But pasti itu bukan garis lurus tapi punya lengkung gitu. Because of that, we just not enough, guys. We just not enough just having the domain and range about the endpoint in here. Kita nggak cukup nih punya domain sama range aja untuk buat suatu grafik daripada function of parabolic, right? Jadi kalau misalnya kita gambar grafik di sini, we draw about the x coordinate and y coordinate. Oh wait, I'm going to change the color into the black one. Kalau kita cuma punya domain and range in here, nanti sama aja grafiknya nanti bakal jadinya tuh lurus juga seperti ini. Tapi yang kita butuhkan adalah garis lengkungnya. So because of that, we need another coordinate of point. How we can solve it? Anyone knows about that? Bagaimana cara kita menggambar sebuah grafik kelengkung daripada fungsi parabola? Maka kita butuh lebih dari dua kan? Butuh dari lebih dua titik koordinat. Jadi cara simpelnya adalah kita buat ini menjadi tabel of coordinate point. Kita buat dulu tabel coordinate point-nya. If you want to looking for about the graphic function, kita buat dulu the table of this coordinate-nya. In here, at least you have 4 coordinate point in here if you want to define about the graph of function in here, right? So in here is the x1. Oh wait. Here you why this is so difficult? Wait, guys. So here you have x right here, and this is f of x, right? F of x is gonna be equal y, right? Nah, di sini kita udah punya 2 titik nih. But remember, if you want to make this into the table of list of coordinate point, you have domain in here. Domain kita udah punya domainnya adalah 1 sampai 4. Yeah, you just input it into the list of coordinate point 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. But in here, you just have been defined about the coordinate point of number 4. You have 7. You just input it into in here, right? Jadi kalian tinggal pindahin aja koordinat function daripada y-nya yang udah kita ketahui, gitu. Pada dasarnya ini adalah sebagai the range-nya, right? Ini adalah the range-nya, and then in this as a domain. Nah, di sini kalian udah punya di saat f-nya 1, di saat domainnya 1, di sini kan menghasilkan 2, minus 2, minus 2. So you just input it in here, minus 2, and then you have, when the domain is 4, the range is gonna be 4 in here, right? What about this coordinate x equal to and x is equal to? So you just input it with substitute in our function right here. So I'm gonna change the color. If you have number 2, so you just substitute into the function. So you have in here 2 minus 1 squared is going to be equal 2. So 2 minus 1 is going to be equal 1 squared minus 2. 1 squared is going to be equal 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is going to be equal minus 1, right? So you have the range when the x is 2, the y is going to be in minus 1. What about this? It's the same way. You just input it, f of 3 equal 3 of 1 square minus 2. 3 minus 2 equal 2, right? Square minus 2. 2 square atau 2 kuadrat is equal 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 equal 2, right? So you have about the graphic to implement it into the graph. So, Mr. sini bakal mengopikan terkait koordinatnya ke atas supaya mudah untuk dilihat. Oke. Taruh di sini aja. So, in here we have graph in here, so you can define. Berarti kita punya 4 titik koordinat sini di saat x-nya 1, berarti kan we just draw about the line, right? Di saat 1 berarti we have 1 point minus 2, 2 point minus 1, 3.2, right? And then 4.7, right? So if you have some graphic, x coordinate and y coordinates, you implement it, kita implementasikan 1,2, 1.-2 is going to be right in here. 1. -2 in the y coordinate, berarti in here. So the point is going to be right here. The point is going to be right here. So we have 2.-1. 2.-1, berarti you can define about the point 2. 2 in here and -1 in here. So the point is going to be right on here. Right? So you have 3.2. You define on the graph of function in here. So I'm going to use a different color. 3 of x. Berarti in here. Number 2. Berarti 2 in the y coordinate. Going to be in here. Oh, okay. Time is up, guys. Maybe if you want to work on it, the graph is gonna be like this. Wait. Time is up, but if you want to define, di sini kan kita punya 4.7 ya. Berarti kurang lebih di sini lah. And then the graph at least gonna be right here. So also you have to graph of the inverse of x, right? So you can work on it first untuk dijadikan homework. Silakan, berarti nanti kalian tinggal ngebuat grafik function of inverse untuk dijadiin homework for you guys. So and then I have some homework too for you. Officially, this is homework from you. Ketika kalian udah mengerjakan homework di soal nomor 1 yang inverse function. Jadi di sini soalnya tinggal kalian buat grafik aja function inverse-nya. Setelah itu kalian ngerjain soal yang ini ya. It's pretty simple, guys. It's not hard. It's not hard enough. It's simple. Jadi di sini tinggal kalian find expression-nya aja. Find expression of inverse function, and then draw the graph, and then state what your answer part A. Okay? So about IXL, I give it to you about the length of IXL. So wait. Ya. Link tentang IXL-nya sudah Mister kirimkan lewat chat, atau kalau misal kalau misal yang di Google Classroom, kalian tulis di buku aja, nanti kalian fotoin gitu kan. Remember, if you want to work in your homework, just doing by yourself, okay? You can ask with your friend, everyone bisa kemana aja tanya, tapi tanya tentang bagaimana caranya, bukan bagaimana jawabannya. Jadi sehingga kalian tanya, if you wanna ask something into your friend, you gonna be understand about this material in the deep concept, gitu kan? Jika kalian tanya, bagaimana sih cara ngerjainnya, kalian bakal lebih paham tentang materi ini. Jangan sampai kalian belajar udah lama-lama, tapi kalian nggak paham, cuman ngopi jawaban teman. Ya, it's okay if you copying, but for the best output of learning is doing by understanding. Okay. Okay, thank you of you guys. I hope you doing well today. And then don't forget to do the homework. And salam buat ibu ayah di rumah. Dan don't forget to always discipline into your own responsibility. Bye-bye guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.